October 6, 1975, Morocco wrote one of the most peaceful pages in modern history. In response to the call of the late His Majesty King Hassan II, 350,000 volunteers, men and women from every corner of the kingdom, set out toward the southern provinces. They carried with them the Holy Quran, the national flag, and an unshakable faith in their country's unity.
The Green March was a watershed event in Moroccan history after independence. It was a sort of second independence, because as a country we became independent in 1956, but the Green March in 1975 rallied the people more together behind the monarchy, but also behind the discourse of national unity. As such, it has been very influential in shaping the cultural narratives of Tamaghrabit and Moroccan national identity ever since.
It was not a march for war, it was a march for peace, for national unity, and for freedom. As the world watched, a nation walked together, unarmed, united by belief and belonging. From the cities of the north to the dunes of the south, Moroccans moved as one, answering their king's historic call.
علينا أن نقوم بمسيرة خضراء من شمال المغرب إلى جنوبه ومن شرق المغرب إلى غربه. علينا شعبي العزيز أن نقوم كرجل واحد بنظام وانتظام لنلتحق بالصحراء ولنصل الرحم مع إخواننا في الصحراء.
Across the desert, voices rose in prayer and song, blending patriotism with spiritual devotion. The Green March would forever change Morocco's destiny, a peaceful act that reclaimed not only territory, but also people's shared sense of purpose.
The Green March, because it's celebrated annually, today, the 6th of November is a national holiday. I remember going to school and it was 3 days. And as school kids, we would be prepared to celebrate the Green March by marching in street or just doing things like coloring, doing just lots of educational events and activities around the Green March. And of course, what that was doing was naturalizing the cultural narrative of the Green March as the centerpiece of Moroccan identity. There was nobody that questioned, the fact that the Moroccan Sahara is essential to what it means to be a Moroccan after 75.
50 years after the Green March, Morocco's conviction has not wavered, and neither has the world growing recognition of its sovereignty over the Sahara. What's begun as a peaceful march for unity has become a diplomatic march across the globe, one built on dialogue, legitimacy, and royal vision. Today, dozens of countries across Africa, the Arab world, Europe, and the Americas have voiced their support for this initiative, recognizing Morocco's sovereignty and opening consulates in Laayoune and Dakhla.
Today that Morocco seems to have made a lot of progress in convincing most of the world that Moroccan Sahara is part of the country and that it can only be ruled as an autonomous region rather than as an independent region from Morocco. We see that a lot of those narratives, a lot of the audiovisual narratives, but also a lot of the movies and a lot of things that have been done around the Green March have succeeded. It's not just the work of diplomacy, it's also cultural narratives out there that the Moroccan government, the Moroccan regime has succeeded in putting center stage out there, not just for Moroccans, but actually now more and more for people around the world. And they have succeeded in convincing a lot of people that this is part of Morocco, that Morocco can't live without its Sahara, but also that Sahara can only be part of Morocco.
Each new flag raised in the southern provinces sends a clear message. The Sahara is Moroccan, and the world acknowledges it. From Washington to Madrid and from Brussels to Panama, Morocco's partners recognize that the autonomy plan guarantees stability, regional cooperation, and development for all. In its latest resolution, the United Nations Security Council has once again reaffirmed that Morocco's autonomy plan is the most serious, credible, and realistic basis for achieving a lasting solution to the regional dispute.
We commend Personal Envoy de Mistura and his vital diplomatic efforts and recognize the UN's key role in creating a new era of peace and prosperity for the region. We note also the important role played by MINURSO in supporting the Personal Envoy to achieve a mutually acceptable solution and support its mandate extension through October 2026. We are also thankful for the Council's constructive engagement, and I personally thank everyone here who has engaged in this draft, that we've made a sustained effort, we've made a genuine effort to incorporate everyone's proposals, and they were quite numerous from across the Council. The United States is resolute. President Trump is resolute in his support for peace. We are deeply committed to supporting a mutually free effort to facilitate progress towards this shared goal of peace and prosperity.
With this new decision, the United Nations has acknowledged Morocco's constructive diplomacy, its commitment to peace and cooperation, and the royal vision of His Majesty King Mohammed VI, who continues to lead with wisdom and determination.
قال تعالى: إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا. صدق الله العظيم. شعبي العزيز، بعد 50 سنة من التضحيات ها نحن نبدأ بعون الله وتوفيقه فتحا جديدا في مسار ترسيخ مغربية الصحراء والطي النهائي لهذا النزاع المفتعل في إطار حل توافقي على أساس مبادرة الحكم الذاتي.
This is not only a diplomatic achievement, it is a continuation of the Green March spirit, where once citizens carried flags across the desert, Morocco now carries its message of peace and sovereignty across continents.
Through a lot of these audiovisual and cultural narratives, Morocco has managed to successfully and de facto make its Sahara part of the country, even before like the United Nations and other countries recognized it as such.
What began as a march of faith and peace lives on today through development, diplomacy, and the enlightened vision of His Majesty King Mohammed VI, who continues to lead Morocco towards unity and prosperity. Half a century after the Green March, the southern provinces of Morocco tell a story of transformation. What was once a vast desert, crossed by unarmed marchers carrying hope, is now a land of innovation, education, and opportunity.
The Green March and what came after has been a showcase of Morocco's strengths as a young nation to build itself, but also to defend in its own interests. So Morocco fought a very long war from 1975 up to the ceasefire brokered by the United Nations in 1991. And of course, having Moroccan soldiers, but also having those narratives at the center of the nation and its imagination during that period was very solidifying for national unity, but also it showed that Morocco can face up to a lot of challenges.
Born from hope, built through vision, the southern provinces light Morocco's path to a brighter tomorrow, turning the dream of the Green March into lasting reality.
So a country has faced a lot of challenges since independence, and especially since the Green March, and it has faced up to these challenges, and people have worked hard and endured a lot of hardship during the Sahara War. But like what this has done is show that as Moroccans we can. And we can do a lot together. We have managed to maintain not only national unity, but also like a peaceful environment.
Roads, airports, and ports connect the region to the rest of the kingdom and the world. Universities and cultural centers nurture new generations of leaders, thinkers, and creators. Renewable energy projects and sustainable development initiatives reflect Morocco's commitment to progress, echoing the same determination that guided the marchers 50 years ago.
And there are a lot of challenges out there, like economic and social, but we are facing up to them because we did great things in the past. We got Sahara back from the Spanish, and we fought a long war against neighbors and a lot of countries that supported the Polisario. We did that, so we can do more. So like facing up challenges of employment, facing up to a lot of climate change now, we can do it because we did it in the past. So I think that is the main lesson of the Green March for me. I think it has been really this demonstration of Moroccan power, that when Morocco wills or wants to do something, I think it can.
The Green March was a journey of unity. Today, it is a journey of growth, a living testament that peace, determination, and collective effort can change a nation.